King Crunch will go to the final, where the Crunch will face the Carolina Crusher. I'm not sure what happened there. It really looked like Nightlife 2 had the better run going into the corner. Let's take a look at the replay going into that turn. Nightlife 2 is over on the left of your screen. He turned in early, had a little bit of a lead here. He was really using the rear wheel steer, got the back end around nicely, but you can see he had the front end pointed wrong when he got back on the power. That turned him toward the center line, and he had to get off of the throttle.
Well, it is such an advantage to get turned around first. Watch the truck in the far lane, Nightlife 2. He has that advantage, but when he stabs the throttle to go for it, the engine backfires, and he was done.
Replay that run for me. You look like you came off the line good. Tell me what happened from there on.
Yeah, you know, since we've been having so much steering problems, I want to beat him to the first turn and make him make the mistake this time. And he did exactly what we wanted. We got to the first turn real good, got through the turn. It was basically pretty well the way I wanted it. I messed up a little bit, but Dave did a little worse.
All right, you're a veteran, but when you go to the finals in a place like the Astrodome, you still get a little butterflies.
You know, just because we have so much trouble here every year, but we're ready for the final, and we're really going to turn it hard in the final.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.
All right, so he's worried, Scott Stevens, a little bit about his past performances here at the Astrodome. They've not been what he would have wanted. Well, King Crunch completes that victory in the semifinals, and it sets the stage for his combat against the Carolina Crusher. The Monster Truck Finals will be coming up in a little bit here at the TNT All-American. But first, Steve, something you and I have never seen before. A double pull-off in the mini rods. That's coming up next.
Seldom does a competitor in truck and tractor pulling pull more than 2 times on an evening. Not true in the mini rod class tonight, as there is a double pull-off. The money is on the line between 2 competitors, 1 male and 1 female.
Yeah, and I wonder what they have done to change the setups between the last run and this one. Obviously, it would seem to me you'd have to do something. The course has been regroomed. It's going to be nice and neat. You're going to have to think about, what did I do on that last run? It was perfect because it gave me a full pull, but I've got to improve it. Glenn Gunther on the Tuff-E-Nuff, hooked up, ready to run.
Well, maybe you just leave the thing alone in the case of these mini rods. They don't have that selective transmission we saw in the four-wheel drive. You just hope you've got more power than your competitor. Glenn Gunther, Tuff-E-Nuff. Is it Tuff-E-Nuff?
Through the front end begins to bounce a little bit on him, though he does keep it off the ground and keeps it going. Glenn Gunther, the weight transfers back and it digs into a stop.
Well, it looked good, Paul, but you never know until you see the other competitor with the re-weighted sled. All right, the distance comes up at 227.71 feet, so Belle knows exactly what she has to shoot for.
Yeah, they must have really added some weight and speed to the sled on this one to come up only to the 227-foot mark. Let's take a look at this run. You can see he got the front end off the ground and had to steer it with the rears a little bit very early on, and that takes away from the straight line.
No, it's possible that Glenn took off a little too much weight from the front axle and put it to the rear looking for some more traction there, figuring the heavier weight would keep that front end down. But that didn't work out, but still, we don't know how good it is. I wonder what Glenn thinks about it.
What do you think? Well, it was a good run. They shortened it up because of the extra weight and the faster movement of the sled. We'll see in just a minute if it'll hold up.
Indeed we will, as Belle Blaser and her hillbilly shaker from the state of Virginia is the last mini rod to determine the payout here at the TNT All-American.
Yeah, this will make the decision. She knows exactly what she has to do. She has the advantage of having seen the previous run, so she knows what the track is doing to her.
What she has to have, though, Paul, is a straight run, something she didn't have when she got into this double pull-off. It was amazing that she made it to this stripe. She's got to get that thing to go straight.
227 feet is the distance to beat. It's all now on the lady in the cockpit. She's got to figure out exactly how to get that thing straight down, how to keep the braking action on the rear tires right. As she begins to pour the power, she came in nice and easy. Boy, it was a nice little start for her.
And much straighter than it was before. Oh, until now, she is double crossed up, and that just killed that pull. The winner of the class will be Glenn Gunter. And boy, he earned it, having to pull 3 times.
Yeah, 167 feet for Belle. You said it, Steve. She can't drift all over the course. She did, and it was over. Let's go down and talk with the winner. Here's Pat Patterson.
Congratulations, a great show for you and your team here at the Astrodome tonight. It just goes to show why you're a 4-time champion, and you were in championship style tonight.
Thank you very much. We did our best, and we hope that people enjoyed the show.
Well, it's not often that you come and you get to see 2 pull-offs, and was there any question at all as to whether you wanted to go back and pull it off?
Well, we discussed it, but a pull of this magnitude, you know, you take the gloves off and you go for it.
Well, congratulations, a great showing here in the Astrodome tonight.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
You know, you set up your racing budget. You know you're going to pull once if you do badly, twice if you win or place very high. In Glenn's case, he had to go 3 pulls, and that's pretty expensive.
Well, Belle got a pretty good start going, but almost right away, the machine began to drift. You can see she really wants it to come back over to her right, but it isn't going to do it. She's working those brake levers. It doesn't come back for her. Let's talk with Belle right now. She's with Pat.
Well, Belle, no substitute for finishing first, second tonight in the Astrodome, but a great effort out of you and your team.
Well, the motor was real hot, so I just shut it off.
Did you get the kind of start that you wanted off the line down there, or did you feel it right when you got on the throttle?
No, it never hooked up. That's why I quit with it. It wasn't any use to punish the motor.
The fans love you here in the Astrodome. Good run and a good second-place finish.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's a great job by that game lady, and that's good racing sense. When you know you can't win it, get off the pedal and save it for the next time. Glenn Gunter, the winner. Bill Blosser in the 2nd place. Larry Costa gets 3rd place money. Ronald Baker 4th. And in the 5th slot is Ron Vander Tuck. Now, there are only 2 vehicles left in competition here in the Astrodome. And they are ground-pounded monster trucks, the final of which is coming up when we rejoin you here in Houston, Texas.